Hi, I'm Ian Flam, owner and president of Northstar Lacrosse Company. I've been doing lacrosse camps here in Minnesota for 17 years. I've had a chain of retail stores here in Minnesota for 15 years, and many more to come. I've loved lacrosse ever since I started playing it when I was 8 years old. It's a great game, gets you around great people. The sport is it's growing, it's exciting. Every year is different than the next. But what I love the most is, me growing up playing and being as involved as I was, having the opportunity to give back to other kids that want to grow up and play and kind of do something with it. That's probably the part of it right now. It's kind of coming full circle for me in terms of giving back and giving kids opportunity to get out there and keep playing and hopefully do what we're doing today. 17 years ago, we ran the first lacrosse camp here at Fort Snelling with Coach Jeff Tambroni, who was the head coach at Cornell at the time, now at Penn State. It was a great camp. I think we had 35 players at that time. Now we've grown to almost 300, which is great. It was just an opportunity in a growing market to try to get kids better and beef up the excitement about the game. And today, we're doing 2 camps here in Minneapolis, 1 in Wisconsin, 2 in Texas, and just starting to travel and really grow just because of the great system we have in place today. What it's like in Texas in terms of growth and how the kids are. Texas produces amazing athletes. We've definitely seen that. Those corn-fed, farm boys, we like to call them. I don't know, but their attitudes and personalities and their eagerness to get better is just so amazing. I think coming from a heavy football background down there, they're very dialed in, as we say, very respectful, excited to learn and take from us. We're seeing a lot of kids coming out to play, trying it out new. Obviously here in Minnesota right now, they're starting very, very young. But that wasn't the case years ago, where kids were starting to play in high school. And now today they're starting, at 6 years old, 5 years old. And we're starting to see that growth over the few years that we've been doing it in Texas, younger and younger kids taking part in the game and the sport. But I think that's one of the newest, best hotbeds around here in the United States. My vision for Northstar Lacrosse Camp is to continue to provide, top quality education in terms of training, for the players and those that want to get better. Our camp is very special, I think, because we don't play games at our camp. We're very skill specific and position specific and really try to hone in the skills to get the player better. Being a coach myself, it's very difficult to take a lot of time to help a kid how to catch and throw and be real specific about certain things when we're trying to teach gameplay, team concepts, and those types of things. In a 2-hour practice, it's hard to accomplish that. That's why we rely on these kids to go out to get better and put in the extra time in the off season or in between practice to try to get them better and get the level of play up. And these are the things that you need to do today to get there. And the future is, it's not mass in numbers, and we don't want 500 kids at our camp because then it's very difficult for us to provide a top quality product. We keep the ratio, our ratio is 8-to-1 with our staff to players, try to get them that one-on-one help as much as we can. If we see a problem, we try to fix it, and we don't want to lose touch of that. If we have to do more camps because there's more demand for our product and what we're putting out there, then we'll do more camps. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to go to areas that we can bring, the special product that we have. Rob Pinnell, who's a great partner of mine here with the camps, Rob started working our camp with Coach Tambroni as a player at Cornell, and along with others like Max Sebald and Drew Adams. I mean, the list goes on and on. But we have a good relationship, and it is about the relationship, and I think they share the same vision that I see in really trying to grow the game and get the kids better. And we just have a good system. It is about working together. We're a team as well, and we have to play well together and perform well and try to win this game, which is the camp. So we work really hard, and as competitive as they are, they have great brands that follow them and an image that they have to, uphold. So that's top quality for them too. And we give them a great platform to help their brand as well. To get better today and to focus on getting better, and what you need to do is actually not even just focus on just lacrosse. Focus on your character, yourself, also other sports, being a multi-sport athlete, education. You know, it's the 40-year plan, not the 4-year plan. You're not going to make a lot of money playing lacrosse, but you're going to have the best time of your life. But you really got to think about, you know, what you want to do with your life. And I think it's important because you can wear yourself out just doing one thing. So you want to do a lot of things and take part and just really build your character. You know, but it's doing all the things in the off season, like I've said, getting yourself better, figuring out how you want to get better, what type of player you want to be, and where, you know, what areas of your game need to improve, and going in with that mindset. Maybe there's kids here today that are like, I want to get better at shooting. They're going to focus on getting their shot better. And then they'll come to the next camp and maybe they want to get better at dodging because they mastered that, you know, what they thought they needed to get better at. So it's just picking and choosing and figuring out who you are as a player. What I'm most proud of in regards to the camp, the brand, and our business is those in our community that have embraced my business and my entrepreneurship and what we're trying to do to grow the game. That means a lot. It takes a village. I can't do it myself without the help of others in the community, coaches at many of the high schools, the youth programs, parents getting involved and sharing the excitement that I share in growing the game and making the game what it is today. That means the most to me, and we hope to continue those relationships with those here in our community. You know, what I'd like to tell, I guess, people in the lacrosse community is basically make sure that when you're out here and you're learning to give back. I'm all about giving back. I think it's important to take the skills and advice and just knowledge that my staff and myself are giving to these players and go back and try to help other kids get better and just grow the game. This is the best game ever, you know, and take part in it. You get hit with balls too. It's great. So love it.